Wow, Howie Roseman. Wow. Um, Initial reaction to the draft is wow. Um, Howie, what Howie Roseman pulled off, it's unprecedented right now. It's really I needed a couple days to just sit with what happened in the draft. I needed maybe I probably still need a couple more days. I probably need another week. Like what Howie Roseman has done. It's it, I mean, I'm at a loss for words, man. Like if we're being on if I'm being honest with you guys, I'm at a loss for words. Okay. Howie Roseman is a madman. Howie Roseman, he's on a whole, he's thinking years in advance. I mean 10, 20, it seems like, with his philosophy of how he's no this is unprecedented. Okay, let's just say that no one has I don't know anyone that's done as a general manager what Howie Roseman is doing. Okay, he he's seen, all right, Georgia has a defense that is probably the best without a doubt, unquestionably. Georgia has the best college defense ever, ever. Okay. Georgia has the best college defense ever that we've ever seen. So, Howie being Howie, hey, we're going to take all of the guys from this defense. Okay. Now, maybe this is something that will never be seen again. Okay. But how did it happen? Was this defense, is Georgia's defense that historic that an NFL general manager is like, you know what, I'm gonna get as many guys from this defense as I can and pair them together? Bro, this does not happen. This does not happen. Howie just said, you know, we're gonna get all of these guys from Georgia. Like what? Okay. And not only that, he's drafting guys from Alabama as well. So he's going SEC. I mean, Howie, why? Howie, let me see. I would have, as a general manager, honestly, I'm only drafting from the SEC. Okay. That's where the top players compete. So why not just draft from the SEC? It's kind of brilliant, but also it's kind of seems obvious, okay, right? You know, it kind of seems a bit obvious. So I don't want to take away from what Howie has done, because I from my recollection, I've never seen anyone doing what he's doing. Now, I say Howie is a madman because, bro, this has to pan out. This has to pan out, or else, hey, I mean, you know, and the more guys you draft from Georgia, the lower your percentage is of them hitting. Because you know, in the draft, there's only a certain amount of um draft picks that actually have a successful long career in the NFL. So the more guys you draft, you lower that percentage. The more guys you draft from Georgia, you know. But so far, bro, all of these guys look legit. Jalen Carter, Jalen Carter. Well, okay, before I even get into Jalen Carter, Howie Roseman. He's a madman. I like what he's doing, but it has to pan out. And we would only know if this will pan out years from now. We need 2 or 3 years. But right now, I mean, this coming up year, we'll see what's going on with the Kobe Dean, Jordan Davis. And I'll give Jalen Carter and Nolan Smith a year or two, and we'll see where they are. But the norm in the NFL, it's about 3 years. We'll see how these draft picks pan out. But for now, on paper, based on talent and tape and film and just history in itself, like, these are amazing picks. Okay, it just has to all pan out and work out. Okay, but Howie, he needs some apologies, because I remember when everybody hated Howie Roseman. Now everybody loves him. Look, I'm a diehard. I've been here my whole life. I know what's going on. Okay, I can't really just brush over that. We're calling for Howie Roseman's job. Howie Roseman was equivalent to Jonathan Gannon. How we feel about Jonathan Gannon? If I'm keeping it a buck, okay. If I'm being completely honest, we felt how we feel about Jonathan Gannon. We felt like that about Howie Roseman. Not too long ago. So hey, I mean, I need some public apologies. Let's get him out the way. But let's move on, okay? Jalen Carter, drama trauma. Okay, Jalen Carter, drama trauma. Now, before I even get into Jalen Carter, and just it's a lot to unpack with Jalen. It's a lot to unpack, man. We in here, East Coast. What's up, my boy? Before I even get into Jalen Carter, okay. Let's see what's the 76ers dog. Yo, Julian Spa says W draft facts. Rams run the NFC. Rams run the NFC. Come on, Ramelia. You tripping, bro. Peter says he is a hustler. He is a hustle to him, hands down. Please, Alshon Jeffrey. What's going on? What's going on in here? What's going on in the comment section? Joe Hannock says Howie's the man. He's transplanted Georgia to the nest. Yes, but now it just all has to pan out. Coaching has to develop the player. I mean, the coaches have to develop the players. The players have to develop. It's just because we have these guys that it's not over with, bro. Okay, just because we have them in a building, that's a huge step. Don't get me wrong, but now we need other things to fall in line, bro. It's not just, we have these players, we're going to win the Super Bowl. We got to stop jinxing it. Stop talking Super Bowl, because I did it last year. Everybody else was Super Bowl, undefeated. We're so hyped up. We have to calm down, okay? We need as less pressure as possible on these guys, okay? Let's just be calm, relax, and chill. But we know what time it is, okay? That's taking his job to a new level. Joe Hammock says, you watching the Sixers? I'm going to have to tune into the Sixers, man. I'm going to have to, man. Eagles fans say, I want a Nolan Smith with the 10th pick, so to get them both. Look. Nolan Smith, if we would have drafted Nolan Smith at 10, I would have been fine, okay? I would have been fine. A lot of Eagles, there wasn't a lot of, me personally, there was not a lot of hype that I've seen for Nolan Smith. But I mean, once you've seen the dude ran like a 4.3 and he's an edge. So I'm like, he's fast. That's all I care about. He's an edge rusher that runs a 4.3, a high 4.3. It's a 4.3. But I mean, hey, let's go get him just off that, But he also can bend. I played with a guy who was kind of built like a Nolan Smith. Okay, he was tall at like 6'4", 6'5", frail. I mean, skinny, but he's playing on the edge. If he gets around you, if he gets to bend, dog, it's a problem, So those kind of guys are really tough, and he has hands. And I can go on about Nolan Smith. I'm gonna get into Nolan Smith, bro. Okay. I'm going to get into Nolan Smith, new member. Shout out to East Coast with the membership. Let's go. This is look. Okay, look real quick about East Coast. I've been good, East Coast. Here's the thing about East Coast, okay? Dude has some of the best content I've ever seen, bro. I'm being on. Look. I'm telling you, go. Hey, I don't know how this guy doesn't have I don't know, bro. When he's the one channel that I've seen that I'm looking like, bro, this is the content is like bon appetit. Like seriously, bro, like for real, man. And every time I see him, I'm showing him love, shouting him out. Bro, you need any, bro, I'm telling you, bro, I got you, bro. I love your content. Bro needs bro, I'm shocked. I'm shocked. Bro deserve 100K. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. He deserves 100K, bro. Okay, that's just. But shout out, appreciate you, bro, for joining. Welcome, man, to XFOL, X Family for Life, man. We all family. It's never a given. He was never a top 30 prospect until the combine, and that's what And that's what's crazy. You see, the thing is, it was just due to his workout. I mean, but I think a lot of that was injuries, though. It was the injuries. Ryan, what's up, man? Now let's get into Jalen Carter. Okay, Jalen Carter, dude. I think he's the best player in the draft. I think he's the best player in the draft. If you can get an interior rusher, a guy who can create pressure up the middle, this is what's happening. Quarterbacks are dropping back. And when you get that pressure right up the middle, it affects the quarterback because he can't move. He can't step into his throws. Okay. You're in his face immediately. And this guy, he can pass rush. He's strong. Look, on just looking at it from just a fan perspective, okay? Jalen Carter, he's simply a dog. Like, I don't know what's the comparison is Warren Sapp. The comparison is Warren Sapp. It's fair. I don't know how tall. I don't know about the body type, if they're comparing it due to the body type, but the play style, dude, is so instinctual. Like, I mean, bro, he's taking on double teams. If you're trying to pull as a guard, bro, he's gonna follow right behind you. I mean, he stops. He anchors the. Look, okay, I can go on about Jalen Carter on the field. I feel like he's the best player in the draft, especially at defensive tackle. If you can get a defensive tackle that elite, look at Aaron Donald. Okay, look at Aaron Donald. He single-handedly won the Rams a Super Bowl. And in the playoff stretch, he's getting key sacks and sacks to seal the deal. A defensive tackle that can elite level pass rushing defensive tackle should be a premium position, honestly. But here's the thing with Jalen Carter, okay? It's drama. I say it's drama. What he went through is traumatic, okay? But there's a lot of drama surrounding the things that actually happen, and it's a sensitive topic for sure. And a lot of people seem to not know. Well, it's been highly publicized, but in how they're portraying it, they're making it seem as though Jalen Carter is the reason for the car crash that ultimately killed his teammate and a staff member from the Georgia Bulldogs. That is not what happened, first off, okay? That is not what happened, okay? That he didn't have anything to do with them passing at all, okay? They were just after a championship, hey, they celebrated, and hey, let's get to the IHOP or wherever they were going to go eat. So they was just they were racing to see who can get there first. Young kids. Personally, in my opinion, I feel as though Jalen Carter was not the direct cause of that. He just wasn't. That's unfair to him. He's a kid. He's young. He made a mistake. Okay? It's not like he was it's not like he crashed the car and he was driving or anything. Now, I get it. As a leader of the team, you're going to the NFL soon. You shouldn't be racing. But they're kids. What do you expect? Come on, bro. They're kids. And I use the term kid lightly. Okay? Because where I'm from, hey, bro, you are adult at 14, 13. Sometimes 15, younger than that. Okay, so I use the term kid lightly. But as it relates to, Jalen Carter, man, it's drama, but it's also trauma because it's traumatizing to the young kid. Dealing with a loss of, Nolan Smith broke down during a conference. I posted a short I posted a video, get to know Nolan Smith, and I put that in the beginning because it just shows just how devastating that can be, a loss of a friend, especially if you're not from. I'm used to losing. I'm used to losing homies and friends, and that's just it's unfortunate. but they may not, some people aren't used to that, right? They don't know how to deal or cope with that. And that it's traumatizing, okay? And Jalen, especially with everything surrounding Jalen Carter, okay, with him slipping in a draft due to it, actually, it's all trauma, and before it to be not only traumatizing the drama that goes into it, that it really is it's a dark cloud surrounding Jalen Carter, okay, it's a dark cloud surrounding Jalen Carter for the simple fact, I mean, they're not only are they implicating you in this, they're blaming you. He was not a direct cause, from what I've seen. So it's kind of it's a bit unfair, but the fact that two people lost their lives is what it's just a hard pill to swallow, especially for the media. Okay, they love this type of stuff. Okay, but Jalen Carter, he's with all his dogs, and I mean he's misunderstood, um, from what Nolan Smith says. But all in all, of course, there is some concern from. I mean, because if you're invested in someone and something like that happened, I mean, there's like character concern issues for some people. With me, I'm fine because he's coming. He's coming with his guys, his leaders, his brothers. He's not going to let his brothers down. Okay, they put in work on the field. They're a family, and with the guys we have here, I think this is the perfect landing spot for him. Anywhere else wouldn't have worked. Okay, with a Jalen Carter. Now they're saying he's like a prima donna, or I'm fine with that. I'm fine with him being I'm fine with prima donnas, honestly. Okay, especially if you're elite, like with how Jalen Carter is. I mean, of course you're gonna, it's a level of confidence. It's a level of swag you have about yourself when you a dog. And some people they're not able to relate to that. When you a dog, it's kind of, come on, man. Only you only can only other dogs can grab my attention as far as having a say so. Okay. If you're not a dog, bro, I'm not listening to you, bro. You don't bark like me. I bark with a loud level, a loud roar. I hear you just. I'm coming with a roar. I ain't trying to hear that. So he's around dogs. We have a dog mentality. That's our culture. So I'm saying all this. I'm saying all this to say, Jalen Carter will be fine. But for those of you who don't know what actually transpired, I posted a video about a Jalen Carter mini movie, kind of like a hype video or whatever, right? So I pretty much show his worst moment that was publicized, which was that, and then I just fast forwarded to his best moment, which was him being drafted to the Eagles. I mean, so if you guys really want to know what really transpired, you just go check out that video. But yeah, it wasn't really. It's just sad because two people lost their lives, So, but Jalen Carter, to sum it up, Jalen Carter, I think he'll be fine with Philly. He got his brothers with him. He don't want to let them down. He's not going to let his dogs down. He want to be there for him. It's a culture, and it starts with before he brought these guys in. Nick Sirianni had the dog mentality. Now he's bringing in Georgia Bulldogs that are dogs. I mean, it's a perfect blend. It's a perfect marriage for me, in my opinion. So I think he'll be fine, but there's a lot of trauma still involved in that. So I just call it trauma, man. But I think he'll be fine when it's all said and done. Okay. Now I want to touch on a little more Nolan Smith. Okay, Nolan Smith is my favorite player. He's one of my favorite players already, dog. Already. He's one of my favorite players. But let's see what you guys are saying in the comment section before I get into He said, "I appreciate you, bro. I put in mad work. Yeah, yep, for sure. We're gonna bring up. Yep, you got to bring your people with you." Jalen Carter was a prospect number one. I said this last year, and everyone thought Jordan Davis was the guy. I called it. Yes, you know what, East Coast. Someone else told me they was like, "Hey, you think Jordan Davis is this?" They showed me a clip of Jalen Carter. I can't find it. It was the craziest thing I ever seen. He was being triple teamed, and he just knocked them all out the way and made a tackle. I was like, "Oh my god!" And I can't find that clip, bro. It was like, and it was just like it was like terrible quality, bro. But I was like, is that? I thought it was Jordan Davis. I'm like, this is not Jordan Davis. This is a dude named Jalen Carter. I never seen anything like that from a defensive tackle. Bro. He was being triple teamed and moved all of them out the way. He like just bro. I don't even know how to actually quantify just how miraculous that play was, bro. It was like, what the heck? I thought it was Jordan Davis. It's like, no, this is Jalen Carter. Bro, I promise you, he was being triple teamed. The first dude who made contact, he just and Buddy flew. I'm like, what the hell? Then the other dudes, they had a clean shot on him, a clean block. And he just, bro, he shed the block. Like, I mean, he went between the two guys, and dog, I was like, what the who is this dude? And after that, I was like, I didn't really, bro. I was like, whoa, Jordan Davis, that's your teammate, Jalen Carter, bro. Even when you watch tape on Georgia, you see Jalen Carter. It's like, never seen anything bro. I don't know. He looks good, right? He looks good. uh No doubt. We got too many puppies in our community. Next move for Eagles. Sorry, I'm late. It's all good, bro. You don't gotta come on, man. Next move for Eagles. I don't want any more moves, man. Like, I really want them to chill. This because it's like overkill. Okay. It's overkill. I feel like after the draft, I don't want any more moves, bro. Like, we don't need them. We don't need anything else. Okay. I mean, like any weaknesses that we may have, maybe at in the safety position or whatever. I mean, just go get some young guys to compete and develop them. Whatever other weaknesses you guys think we may have, leave it to the coaching staff to go find a young guy and develop him and make him a star. That's what good coaching. That's what a good organization and good coaching does. So, and whatever weaknesses we have, bro, address them with some young players, please, bro. Like I don't, I'm not a fan of all of the splash stuff anymore because we're solid, we're set. I mean, I don't know what else you guys want. I don't want anything else. DeAndre Smith D Swift, he was just overkill. He was just overkill. I don't want to see anything else. I don't think we need anything else. I don't think we need. He said got the muscle shirt on now, but I'm just headed to the gym. I thought I'd just hop on real quick with you guys because I had a lot like brewing up in here, and I'm like, bro, it's too much. It's too much to. It's like I have too much. It's been too much going on. I can't make so many videos, so I'm like, let's just get it out on a live stream real quick before I head to the gym. We need a veteran. Go yeah, draft one and throw them in there. I mean, whatever else we need, I want them to go grab a young guy and put him in there and teach him, you know. But I mean, overall, what more can you really ask for? Okay, so all right, if I'm nitpicking, not even nitpicking. I mean, free safety is a concern, but we got some young guys to compete. We got some corners that can maybe just move to the safety position. Linebacker, it's going to always be a problem. I mean, the Eagles aren't going to commit to a linebacker. So, I mean, even if we develop one, we're not going to pay them. So some of these positions, I feel like we're going to always be weak in, man. I mean, we're not. The last linebacker I think that we paid was Nigel Bradham. You know, he gave us some good years. But man, I would like to see a elite level linebacker on our team. You know, edge don't count. Edge rushers, they're edge rushers. You know, I mean, they count, but I don't know, bro. I just don't know. I don't know what the Eagles are doing at linebacker, bro. It always bothers me. But we got N'Kobe Dean and Nolan Smith. So I mean, I can't really say. I mean, it's just I really hate talking about linebacker position, bro, because I love that position, and the Eagles are just so lackluster at it. They don't value it. So I mean, if they can find someone and they can develop them, and you know they can be able to do their job at a high level, and that's it. But if they exceed, you know, their contracts, or if they demand a big contract, we're not going to sign them anyway. So if we get let's say we get a great linebacker, right? The Eagles aren't going to pay him. They're going to let him walk in free agency. Running backs as well. Safeties, it look like as well. I mean, so that's just what it is with our team. You know, you have to know how the team is being what they value, you know, and how they actually construct their team and what they value and don't value. So I know that, you know, a linebacker is going to, like, if N'Kobe Dean, it'll be hard for them to, you know, move on from N'Kobe Dean, but I think they will. If N'Kobe Dean is, let's say N'Kobe Dean turns into the top linebacker in the NFL, okay, I'm not sure if the Philadelphia Eagles pay him, bro. You think the Eagles are going to pay a linebacker a top tier contract? Even I don't think so. I really don't, bro. I'm gonna be honest. It's just position that they don't value. They're not gonna pay him. I mean, you don't value the position, so that's tough, bro. That's a tough one, man. Uh, yeah, bro. That's a tough one, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. Um, I don't think Penny will be second. Let's see what's going on. I want Kenny Gainwell to practice hard. We're gonna have a crazy running back room, bro. Nah, you say what? I think he can have a legitimate, not over Swift. Not a Swift is the starter, bro. He's going to get the most. He's going to be the. He's going to get the. He's a starter. Let's just put it like that. Nah, D Swift, Kenny. No. Kenny Gainwell, he can, if he earns that in training camp. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, but I don't think he's going to win it over Swift. Like, I think he'll be second again. You know, I think he'll be a second string, which is fine. You know, Eagles should sign Miles Jack. I don't know, bro. Aren't you guys worried about Carter not liking practice, learning the playbook, and he has an outage? He was out of shape for the combine. I'm not worried about any of that, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not worried about any of what you, but not any of that. You need a punt returner bad, bro. Not really. Not really. We need a better overall special teams. We just need better players on special teams. But that would not be my first priority. If I can get a guy back there that can just secure the punt and know when to when to let the ball sail, go behind them, or when to actually go and catch the ball, or when to run with it, and to have some vision. I mean, I really don't need much. I just need a above average guy, you know. And we just need better special team. We need some gunners. We need better gunners. We need better blocking. The punt returner, that's the flashy position to say. But if you don't have blocking, if you don't have good block, if you don't have special teams, you need it's really kick return, punt return. That's kind of the positions that everybody like. It's the flashy, okay, position or whatever. But no, I would keep Covey back there. Just give him some good blocking. Scheme it up. Scheme up the blocking schemes need to be better. Okay. just add some new wrinkles. I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing a Devin Hester back there now, bro. If that's what you're talking about, I wouldn't mind seeing one of them. I really would. Boston Scott improved the special teams for uh Govey isn't good. Too many fair catches. I mean, again, it's blocking, bro. You need some blocking. He need to see what he got some wiggle in him. But I mean, the upgrade, sure, okay, I guess. But I would rather see better blocking, better backups. You know, to go out there and play special teams. I want some dogs on special teams. I would go sign. Yeah, okay, someone asked about what upgrades we need. We need some dogs on special teams. We would need to sign guys just to play special teams, you know. But that kind of stuff get overlooked, man. Okay, Nolan Smith. Nolan Smith, um, in my opinion, is probably it's arguably the best pass rusher, edge rusher in this draft. And then there's the guy from Alabama, Smith. What is his name? I forgot his name. He's from Alabama. His last name is Smith. He went to the Texans, okay? But Nolan Smith, okay, I fell in love with the guy, bro. Just his attitude, the way he was raised, how he plays. Dude is like 230 as an edge. Okay. He can bend. He runs a 4.3. He runs a 4.3. He can run. He can bend. His hands are phenomenal. Okay. When a lineman tries to block him and put his hands on him, he can shed them. It's hard to really get your hands on him now. Of course, it's going to be a learning curve when you get to the NFL. Okay. But how I see it, dude, could he very well may be Howie Roseman's best ever pick down the line. I mean, like 10 years. When his career is over, he can be. He. Okay. Let me just say this. Okay. Let me just say it. Let me just say it plain as day, so you guys can know where I'm coming. Okay, how I feel about Nolan Smith. Nolan Smith, I personally believe will have a Hall of Fame career. Now that's saying a lot. Okay. I think he will be in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, that's how I feel about Nolan Smith. Okay. Why do I feel that way? Just some guys just have it. Just from like if you sit down and talk to them, watch their interviews, or just hear what other people say about them and things like that. Nolan Smith, I think, can very well have the same career of a Von Miller. Okay. He tackles. He hits. He's tall, lanky, kind of frail. You wouldn't think the guy like that has so much heart and passion and toughness. Dude, like he he juiced. He definitely, dog, what it's also the mindset you bring as a defender. Okay. He brings it. He brings that Brandon Graham kind of, he has that in him. To get this guy at 30, dude. I mean, I can't. Who would let? It was an injury, a pack or something like that. You guys are letting these Georgia dudes fall because of like injuries or yeah. I mean, like what the really? We got Nolan Smith at 30. Bro, I love him. I love everything about him. He was raised right. He's a genius. He's a mathematician. I mean, he has a degree in math. Like what the bro is a look. Nolan's look. I'm gonna just say it one more time. I'm just gonna move right along. Okay, Nolan Smith will be Howie Roseman's all-time greatest pick ever. I know we got some guys up there. Defensively. Okay, let's kind of narrow this. Let's narrow it down. Give myself a more accurate chance of actually being right. Defensively. Okay, defensively. I think so. And just go back and watch his tape. Go watch his tape. And bro, I love him. Let me not, okay, because it's like I don't want to make it seem like I have like a man crush on him or something like that. But dude, you gotta love a guy like that, bro. I don't know how he dropped to 30. Some of the guys that went ahead of this dude, Jamar Gibbs, I think he went at like 12 or 13, a running back. You chose that over an edge like Nolan's. Dude, the injury, the little injuries he had, was it really that troublesome for you guys? Like, bro, it's wild to me to see. It's wild, right? What, bro? Okay. I love it though. You know, I love it. I love it, and I also love Nolan Smith. I think, guys, his rookie year, Nolan Smith may have. And then he's learning under Reddick. Bro. I mean, just rushing with our defense, you're going to get one-on-one matchups. You know, Nolan Smith can be schemed. You know, you can scheme up Nolan Smith. You can scheme him up. Nolan Smith, I'm gonna be honest, you can scheme him up nice, bro, if you know how to use him. Then you got Josh Sweaty's learning behind, and a lot of people don't really, take that into account. Who are these guys learning behind? You know, that's what you learn the most from the players. You learn the most from the players. You learn the most from the guys ahead of you, because they're already being taught by the coaches. They're already being taught, so they know they're starting. They've been through it. The coaches, they teach, but you get more access to that player. So I can always pull a Fletch to the side if I'm Jalen Carter, because we right here talking all the time. We repping it out. We brothers. So it's amazing, bro. Nolan Smith is my favorite guy. And the Kobe Dean, I love the Kobe Dean last year. Nolan Smith, he takes it for me, bro. He takes the cake. I love him to death. Now, I'm gonna try to wrap this up, okay? DeAndre Swift, he makes the offense unstoppable. Okay. Now, and I'll tell you guys why. Okay. I'll tell you guys why. Let me see the let me see what my boys talking about in the comment section. Let's go. Let's start. Britain Covey's electric returner in Utah. The rumors are the Eagles might trade for Patrick Queen for the Ravens. And yeah, see, now if we do that, if we go get Simmons and Queen, if we don't win the Super Bowl, I mean, it's like when you I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't even. I'm a chill on that. But I would like Simmons over Patrick Queen. Actually, bro, to have both of those guys, it's just more firepower, more. Man, I don't know. I don't think honestly, I don't think we'll get either one of them. Honestly. But if I had to choose, I like Patrick Queen, honestly. I really see him return, and when he does, he goes nowhere. Yeah, grass. I can relate to that. But again, blocking. Look up his return from Utah. Okay, we talking about, okay, he still has the ability to do it. Will Anderson. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Will Anderson, yeah. It was Will Anderson and Nolan Smith. Those are like, okay, who's the best rusher? Will Anderson, his career is just kind of his college career is kind of like clean into the teeth. Nolan Smith had some injury, so you know, yeah, Will Anderson, yeah, you fat, you right, East Coast. I miss Ken John Barner. Here's the thing about Ken John Barner. Ken John Barner at fullback, he was like he would have been a really crazy weapon, but the injury, that's a story. The Ken John Barner story, man, it was sad, bro. Cause dude would have been his career. Come on, bro. Touch what you know about Ken John, bro. Great content weapon. I appreciate you, Miles. I appreciate you. Much love, bro. I appreciate it, bro. I try, man. I just love my birds, bro. Nolan Smith is going to bring a swag to the defense in the next couple years. Yep, he is, bro. I love Nolan. Nolan's going to be a dog, no pun intended. He got the it factor. It's just, bro, Nolan Smith, man. Look, I can't, bro, because I'm not trying to blush over the guy. I'm not trying to really, I don't know, like I got a man crush on him, but I just love the dude, bro. His story, everything about him, how he goes about life, how he plays the game, his speed, his talent, bro. Dude, that's my boy, bro. That's my boy. Team chemistry about to be off the chart. Yep. Team chemistry gonna be amazing. And with our 2 Super Bowl runs, that was key. I said with our 2 Super Bowl runs, that was key. Nolan Smith was good, but he's not a Will Anderson level. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Is it only due to injuries? I mean, I think Nolan Smith got a better bend. I think Nolan Smith, when you trying to get around you're trying to get around that block, you got to be able to bend, and also not only bend, have the strength to keep your speed. So when you bend like that, you kind of lose a little bit of speed. Now you have to also have stability when you drop that low and trying to keep that speed, and that's a talent. That's a lot of, So I like his bend and his speed around the edge. But other than that, Anderson, yeah, he got him, bro, for sure. But I mean, as far as bend around the edge and speed, I'm gonna give it to my boy Nolan. Maybe power and everything else. Will Anderson's a more complete pass rusher, But I'll be honest about that, bro. You're right. You're actually right, East Coast. Dude, the next day I woke up and still couldn't believe. Yeah, see, I'm the same way, bro. Or I would have went live with it earlier when it happened, but I just want to I want to do some my due diligence and research and actually, you know what I mean, before I come on here like, acting like I know about these guys and I don't really follow college. You know what I mean? So it's like I just want to, be able to give you guys my most accurate perspective before I hop on here for the sake of doing it. I could possibly have a defensive rookie of the year easily. Yeah, but you know how we treat rookies, man. The rookies don't play for us, really. We don't have rookies starting or, they're gonna contribute. I want to okay, look, listen. This is gonna happen. Barring an injury, Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter will not be starting, bro. Look at how we did Nakobe Dean and Jordan Davis. If it's up to me, I'll put all of them in. But you let them sit back, let them watch, let them learn. And there's actually not starting. I feel like it benefits the younger guy. He can sit back and learn from the, from the veterans. You got to show your veterans some love too. You got to treat your veterans right. You got to treat your veterans right, bro. Because the new guys coming in, they look at it like, hey, this is how you treat your veterans. Imagine when and it adds more to your organization when you do things the right way and you treat people right. So I think they'll have to wait their turn, bro. They got to earn it. It's like, if they make the best of their opportunities, because the D line is rotational. So if you make the best of your opportunities, I think you'll be good. I think it's a chance because edge, rusher, and D tackle is all rotational with us. You know, Milton Williams is going to. Milton Williams may have more reps than Jalen Carter, which rightfully so. It's fair. You know, so you said Nolan Smith can drop in the coverage. I don't want to see him dropping in coverage. I want to see him dropping in coverage. You said, let's see, Reddick and him in the same body type for sure. Okay. Tom said, okay, the Lions, they basically split. Okay. They ain't basically spit in his face. I think both of those got the DeAndre Smith and they wanted to part ways. It was like a mutual agreement, you know. So they went and got a running back to replace him early. Then they traded him. They just, you know, the relationship was over between the two, you know, and we got him. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Will said, I can't believe we got Ringo on the fourth. Tom say Ringo in the fourth was wild. Look, Ringo was he was my favorite corner. Okay. Now, of course, I know they talk about his hips and they talk about, you know, there's some. Okay, let me say this. Khalid Ringo, he was my top corner for the Eagles. Okay. I've always wanted him for some. I think I had him. I must have had him rated too high, bro. I must have had him rated too high because I want that. That was always my guy. Okay, that was always my guy. Okay, and we got him, and I'm like, what the heck? In the fourth. I got something coming for you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna do something with Khalid Ringo. Because I think he's a fascinating guy, and I've always wanted him. I don't do mock drafts per se, you know. I just feel like it's the popular thing to do, and I'm not really I don't know, bro, but I like Kelly Ringo. Here's the thing: when I see when he got the game winning pick six to win the championship, I'm like, yeah, that's the guy right there. And we had a visit with him too. And that's the telltale signs of the Eagles. You want to know who the Eagles are drafting? Look at who they're bringing in. You know, so I'm like, okay, you're bringing in Kelly Ringo. Let me look. Yeah, that's the guy right there. And we got him in the fourth. Yikes, bro. Yikes. Okay. Not gonna lie, Sean Bradley should get snaps. I don't know, bro. I'll have to see some. Yeah, he won't get time. I don't know about Bradley. I don't know, bro. I'm gonna have to see what I'm gonna have to see what happened in training camp. I'll keep an eye on it, bro. I'm gonna keep an eye on it. I might keep an eye on it for real. You heard the newest member of the AC. You heard, heard you. Yeah. Hardcore. Shout out to Hardcore Sports Network. I hit him up like, hey man, I like what you guys doing. I want to be, and you know, yeah, I'm a part of Hardcore. Yeah, I'm a part of Hardcore now, bro. Appreciate it, bro. I'm happy too. It's it's Hardcore Sports Network. You can just go look it up on Twitter. I got some collabs going with some people soon, but yeah, I like those guys over there, man. You know, I can see Ringo playing some safety. Yeah, they'll probably do something with safe. They probably have him at a hybrid or something. He's gonna sit back and learn, bro. You know, I think in like 3 years, why did Ringo drop so much? You can ask that about everybody. You can ask that about most of the Georgia players that we grab outside of Jordan Davis and I mean outside of Jordan Davis. You can ask that about everybody, which makes it so weird. Look, I like conspiracy theories. Okay, there's something going on with Howie Roseman and these Georgia Bulldogs. How they drop for real. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's something going on. Okay. Yeah. It's some going on, bro. But hey, I ain't gonna really do that to y'all, bro, because I don't want you guys to go down that rabbit hole of the conspiracy stuff. But it's wild, bro. It's wild. When Nolan Smith dropped to us, and I know edge rusher is a premium. Listen, guys, edge rusher is a premium position. How is dude falling at? How is he? How, bro? Like how? A Nolan injuries again? A Peck? I mean, like, come on, bro. Dude, I'm taking that chance with an edge. with one of the best. First off, Duel was the top prospect coming out of high school. He had one of the best workouts we've ever seen from an edge rusher ever. Why is he dropping to us at 30? Why is Jalen Carter the best guy, the best player in the draft? Jalen Carter is dropping to us. Dude, this isn't something is not. Come on, bro. I'm gonna call it like I see it. I'm gonna keep it a buck. That's 100. It's 100 on my neck right here. I'm gonna keep it 100, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100, bro. There's no way we should have Jalen Carter, Kobe Dean, any of these guys besides Jordan Davis. There's no way we should have them, bro. That's what's so wild. We should not even have them. I don't know what's going on in the NFL, but hey, we on the winning end. We on the winning end of it. So I can't really complain, bro. I'm cooling. I'm cooling. And even some of these corners from Alabama that's randomly dropping to us. Like, bro, it's whatever Howie's doing. I don't want to know what you're doing, bro, because I know it's something illegal. I know it's something you shouldn't be doing. But hey, as long as you getting away with whatever you're doing, Howie, I know they talking about. I know the NFL exec saying, "Oh, we hate Howie. We tired of hearing about Howie, whatever." I know it's something, Howie. I know, bro. I know it's something. Yeah, bro. I know, bro. I know, but I'm cool because we winning from it. Whatever you doing, bro, you scamming, whatever. However you getting them, keep getting them, bro. For real, bro. I'm cool with it. Bro. We should not have none of these dudes, except for Jordan. Come on, the Kobe Dean drop and fall into us. Then okay, once the Kobe Dean fall to us, the next year, all of the Bulldogs fell to us. This year, Jalen Carter fell to us. Then Nolan Smith. Then Ringo, what the bro? It's too obvious. Come on, man. Y'all gotta use some common sense, but I'm cool with it. Howie's like a mob boss or something. What the fuck? Howie, what are you doing, bro? What the hell? We need a 30 for 30 on Howie Roseman, dog. What are you doing, bro? What's going on? Was projected like third, bro. That Ringo pick. Oh, with everyone cheering, it's so cold. I got y'all the video about on that tomorrow, bro. Got y'all. Hicks was a steal. I mean Eli Ricks. Yeah, I mean this planet just aligned perfectly for the planets align for us. Lurie's pocketbooks align for us. What you mean? Like, no, there's a lot of more. It's much more than the planets aligning, my boy. Okay, but let's wrap this up, man. Okay, D Swift makes our offense completely unstoppable. Now, when you pair whatever running back you put in our offense is going to thrive for the simple fact not only do we have the best one of the best offensive lines in the league, but Jalen Hurts, you have to account for Jalen Hurts as a runner. There's not enough players on defense to account for a running quarterback. Okay. Now with a running quarterback, you have to account for him. There's a mismatch. Okay, there's going to always be a mismatch because you have to account for a running quarterback, and the NFL was not built. They didn't. They went okay. They didn't look. The NFL never thought that quarterbacks would be running a ball, and now that they're running, it's like, bro, what are we going to put a spy on them? Like, there's just simply not enough players on defense that accounts for a quarterback. It's just that simple. So when you have a running back in the backfield, it opens everything else up, man. It opens everything. It's like pick your poison. You got to put more people in the box to account for the run. And now you got to account for two people in the backfield that can run the ball. Now, when you add a elite level running back like Swift, look, Swift was in Detroit. Okay, so not a lot of people know about Swift. He is a dog. He's fast. He breaks tackles, and he would take that thing to the house like that. But I mean, I don't think Swift has ever seen what he's about to see in the Eagles offense. He's going to single-handedly win us games, bro. Like it. Look from an X's and O's perspective. All right, Touch. See you, bro. Thanks for stopping in. Look from a X and O's perspective. You don't have enough players on defense to account for a running quarterback, bro. It just leaves so much open. Dude is going to have so much dog. Like I can't. He's going to have so much room to run, and with our offensive line on top of that, we're going to be unstoppable on offense. And Swift, with the whole Bijan Robinson thing, right? It was okay. My impression was you add a elite or above average running back with Jalen Hurts. Miles Sanders said it all the time. Hey, shout out to Jalen Hurts. He opened that thing up. You have to account for him. And when you have to account for Jalen Hurts, bro, you got to account for two people running the ball. It's pretty. Bro, I don't really know. I really don't know how to explain it other than it's going to be tough to try to stop this offense. And Swift was our missing piece. He was the missing link. Jalen Hurts is set. Okay? Jalen Hurts is set. Jalen Hurts is set for the duration of his contract to not only continue to get better, but to win a championship. Okay? Jalen Hurts is set. He has the best offense. He has one of the best offensive lines in the league. He has the best team in the league. We built the best. We've gave Jalen Hurts as much talent as he needed to continue to develop. A defense and a running game is a quarterback's best friend. Okay, how we figured it out. You give your guys weapons, give your quarterback weapons, guys that he's cool with, comfortable with, and you give them a defense and give them a running game. He's done that. That's the formula for a quarterback to be successful, a young quarterback to be successful, any quarterback to be successful. Give a quarterback a running game. Give any quarterback a running game. They're going to be better. Okay. Give any quarterback a top level route runner, a Heisman Trophy winner from Alabama. A Heisman Trophy winning receiver that he also played with. Give him his best friend, AJ Brown, is actually a top 5 receiver in the NFL. And give him a running game, an offensive line, and give him some pass rushers and a defense that can cover. Get some stops for him and give him the ball back. He set him up, bro. Jalen Hurts is set for the next 5 years. For the duration of his contract, he's set with this team. So now he can continue to get better. Jalen Hurts can continue to grow. He can continue to. It's perfect. It's setting up perfect for Jalen Hurts to exceed what he's done last year. He's going to keep getting better. We still don't know his ceiling. We still don't know his ceiling. Okay, we still don't know Jalen Hurts' ceiling. We don't know how good he can be yet. This is wild. This is crazy. Okay. I mean, golly, bro. It gotta feel good to be an Eagles fan, right? They already working and trying to extend Swift, from what I've heard. I wouldn't extend him, bro. I wouldn't extend him right now. Swift was underutilized in Detroit, especially last year. Penny stay healthy. You got to have a big year with Swift. Yeah, that's the thing. Here's the thing. Swift, I mean, dog, he's averaging the most yards per attempt in NFL history. He just can't stay healthy. Cool. Swift the same way. So why not get two guys to kind of balance things out, you know? And then you got Kenny Gainwell in there. So injuries is going to happen with a couple of these guys, right? That's the NFL. But with running back, it's perfectly fine because we still have, you know, we have depth at running back now. So if one guy goes down, but it also mitigates or limit the possibility of them getting injured because it's three of them, you know. So it limits that. You take a lot of wear and tear off them and things like that. So I think we'll be fine. We need to see him cook on our team before we extend. Yeah, I mean, because if you can if don't extend them. Like I mean, he's from Georgia. We gotta see you in action. I'll do a mid season if you can stay healthy 8 games. I give you an extension, couple maybe a 3-year extension. You know, we could be done after 1, after 2. I'll give him a 3-year. We could be done with the contract after 2. You can go hit free agency, or we can resign you again if we want. You know what I mean? So, but I mean, if we got the leverage right now, if we let him go, okay, let's say it don't work out, we can release him and get a 4th round draft pick back. You know, so it's cool. We'll be good. I'm not too much sold on Trey Sermon. Yeah, but hey, I'm excited, man. I got some content for you guys coming. Just stay locked in, and I love you all. Thanks for coming to the stream. I'll get up with you guys later. Weapon X, clocking out.